Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Atlanta United World Tour series we're doing here on the channel. It's been a little bit since I've recorded it. 2 episodes went out this week. Hopefully there's going to be about 4, maybe 5 episodes that go out this week of this career mode. Obviously we have to balance it well with our other career modes that we got going on. But I do want to start getting these videos out a little bit more. So I'm going to record a little bit today. It's Sunday. And then tomorrow on Monday I'm probably going to record a little bit as well. But I do have to take care of some stuff outside of the stream tomorrow. So we'll see how much I'm actually able to record tomorrow. Today we only have about an hour till we have to start the stream up, kind of like last week. So we're going to see what we can get taken care of today. We're not letting Jeff go. Yes, last episode we took a loan deal for Barco. Just because with the team that I want to run, he's not in our starting lineup, and we kind of want to keep our starting lineup the way that it is. We're currently in 3rd place, but only 1 point behind Leon. Barco has been loaned out, so now we have his his wages that we can put towards a new player. We still have to decide what we want to get. We can kind of base it off, because I don't want to change the team too much, because obviously this is like a 1 or 2 season career mode that it focuses heavily, you know, on the team that we have already. So I don't really want to bring in anyone too big, but I do want to end up at least getting this where we get a crucial first team player for our striker. And I haven't decided who that is. But I do want to bring somebody in. I don't know if Quinones is going to count. Valencia might, but he's already been purchased. Or he's been recently purchased. So I'm not too sure who I want to bring in. But we do have a game against Guadalajara, a.k.a. Chivas. Going to see if we can get a game in here. That's going to end up being pretty good, I think. Let's see. Hold up. 1 sec. Oh, man. Sorry, I had to bring something up on the right side of my screen. All right. That was just the fastest way that I could bring this up on my side. I was just looking at the current table because I know games started today for Liga MX for the second half of the season. So I was just curious who was doing what where. Guadalajara won today. They won 2-0, so that's good for them, I guess. Let's see. Pachuca lost. Club Tijuana lost. Veracruz lost. So let me know in this career mode what you guys think about a Liga MX Atlanta or Liga MX MLS career mode, where it's going to be like a pro rel between the 2 leagues. So it's going to kind of be that Super League idea that has been tossed around a little bit this year. We have to decide what league it's going to be in. We have to decide how long we want to do it for, what team we want to play with, because it's not going to be Atlanta United. I'm thinking about doing it where it's a pro rel with Atlanta United or with MLS and Liga MX, and then me do a player career mode on one of those teams, and only leave my team if it's within the league system. So maybe I pick a team that's in like the League 2 section and not the League 1 section, and we play like a lower MLS team or a lower Liga MX team even, and then we move up in the league if we don't get promoted. That way I don't have too much control, because yeah, I could play with Atlanta United and win the league and then just let everybody else play, but that's no fun. We kind of want to have a little less influence on the league. I'm curious what teams, what players teams are going to buy and things like that. So if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know, because I want to do the pro rel thing, but I want to do it in a way that's actually going to be interesting for me. And just doing the team straight up, I did that last year, and I don't know if I'm really going to be interested. I don't know if my heart's going to be in it, and that would be a little disappointing for me. So I think that might be how we do it. But you guys let me know, because I know the player career mode is a little bit different of a vibe. I obviously have a little less control and everything like that, so it's a little different, and I get that, and some people don't really like player career modes as much. But let me know in the comment section down below. Alright, kickoff here against Chivas.
So this is how the hosts line up today. And this is today's lineup for the visiting team. The system that we think they're going to go with
has
4-5-1.
Has Chivas always gone by Guadalajara?
Yeah,
in FIFA, at least. I swear they used to go by Chivas, but then again, there was, you know, obviously MLS Chivas, so. So maybe they didn't. I don't know. My knowledge of Liga MX is slim. It's not a league that I really watch that often. There's not much U.S. coverage for it. And when it is, it's not English commentary, which isn't that big of a deal. But to like get into a league, I like to learn a lot about the league. And there's not a lot of English content around Liga MX to like kind of get me into it. Ooh, homie just about broke his leg.
Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out.
I'm trying to think. There hasn't been much news recently this week in terms of Atlanta United.
That's good defending.
Frank de Boer didn't really announce it, but his assistant manager is here. Orlando is here. It's a assistant manager. He's used it basically every job he's had as a manager. They're at the Orlando Combine for the MLS draft that's coming up. Weird news is that so is the Ajax CEO. He's also at the Combine, but I think he literally just had a layover in Atlanta because he was saying he had a layover in Atlanta, and that's why he was in Atlanta, because he saw Tim Howard was also in Atlanta for a layover, and it was kind of weird they saw each other in the airport. But nonetheless, I don't think there was anything really between the idea. It was just that obviously the Ajax CEO, ex-Man United goalkeeper, friends with Frank de Boer, and Tim Howard. I think it was just a coincidence. He had a layover that was long enough for him to go to the Combine in Orlando. Unless he really just planned on flying there with Frank de Boer to go to Atlanta, to go to Orlando, and actually just hang out there. Maybe he wants to look at the MLS talent too, the up-and-coming talent. There was an interview that was done with Jeff Lorenowitz and Julian Gressel about the players that are coming into MLS 3.0, is what everybody keeps calling it. Jeff was basically saying that there's no way that the talent that's coming through the Combine, that's coming from college, is going to be able to keep up with the MLS 3.0 style of play, because it's faster, there's more money, so they're bringing in a lot younger talent. There's players that literally have just been focusing on soccer to live that are coming to play in the MLS more so than players, you know, that went to college and just decided they wanted to play it and give it a shot. There's a hunger there that MLS teams or MLS players don't have, the ones coming through college. And he was saying that the difference between Julian Gressel and the difference between a lot of the kids in college is that there was a youth system in Germany that told Julian Gressel he wasn't good enough to play, and he decided to come to America to prove him wrong. And so he has that hunger, he has that determination, as well as obviously having that that German hunger. And come on, man. So it's interesting. It's an interesting thought, and I would honestly probably have to agree that a lot, like 95% of the MLS draft is not going to succeed in MLS 3.0 unless they come in and work harder than everybody else. And that's the big thing, is that these guys that are going to come in, you know, they're going to be depth players. They're going to be decent players, but they're going to be depth players. They're going to be players that play in the U.S. Open Cup. They're going to be training squad teammates. And a lot of them just have to accept that, and it's not going to be a lot of money, but it's going to let them play soccer for a career. And then they have to realize that they can't give up once that happens. And like, they have a purpose in the squad, and they can work hard to move up in the squad. Not everybody starts as a star. Not everybody ends as a squad mate. So it's weird. Why is this the music for Liga MX? I'm mad. Stop it. So yeah, it's a weird thought. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about the whole, you know, MLS draft and the players that are coming up? Is the MLS draft even something we should still focus on, or should it only be academy players?
Threads it through.
I like the draft in terms of last-ditch efforts for players to make it into the league, because there are a lot of late bloomers in the world. There's a lot of players that learn a lot from the coaches they have in college.
Yeah, it was hard work for him in that first half.
But I do agree that, you know, the youth academies that have been being developed for the past 5-ish years, I would say, have really started to prove the importance of youth academies versus the college system. Because a lot of the guys coming out of college are 20-ish, 22, you know, coming out of college, which honestly could even stunt their growth because the competition isn't as good, and you have to play the best to be the best.
Yeah, and I think both parties.
Oh, why didn't Miggy shoot that?
Well, when he looks back on that, I think he might be a bit disappointed.
So it's kind of a weird thing, right?
Because the striker seemed to time his run
You have to
really well.
play the quality that you want to play with, and that's like the big thing for obviously the U.S. men's national team, but also MLS players that leave and go to Europe and struggle in the early stages because they haven't played against that type of talent. So unless they were genuinely like doing super well, or they're young enough from the MLS, it's kind of hard for them to adjust playing against whatever style of play they're going to. And that goes for any player ever. There's a lot of players that come from Serie A that tried to go to the Premier League. They can't cut it because it's such a faster style of play. It's a more physical style of play. And it can cause problems. Same with like a player going from La Liga to Serie A. Serie A is a much more defensive league, a much more defensive focused league. And there's a lot of players that won't cut it. Obviously, Ronaldo's done incredibly well since joining Serie A, which is awesome for him. But there's a lot of players that don't do that well. But then there's a lot of players that do. So there's always like a style of play thing. It has to do with your age, has to do with your work ethic more than anything. So I don't know. To say that nobody from the MLS draft would make it in MLS 3.0 is probably a bit overzealous. But, you know, I don't think there's a lot of players that make it in any MLS draft anymore. And obviously every year the MLS progresses, that's going to become more and more of a thing, right? Oh, no. Oh, yes. This is a game of keepers right now.
Yeah, it's a wonderful stop, Martin, isn't it? And
in other news, I slept for 12 hours last night for the first time in 2019. It felt great. I probably honestly could have slept for at least another 6, but decided to wake up. Ended up ending the stream super early, only streamed for like 30 minutes, I think. Streamed for like 30 minutes and ended the stream. Laid down, watched a movie. A Simple Favor, if you haven't watched it, Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick. Incredible movie. Super funny, but also dark. Damn, I knew I shouldn't have pulled that defender.
Well, they've almost built that up, almost like a chess match, just waiting for their time to pounce, to open up the opposition. They did it beautifully.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
It's like a dark, twisted comedy.
Escobar. Martinez.
Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively kind of play the characters you would expect them to, which is always kind of good, because then they have to focus less on acting and just, like, you know, they can focus on humor and, you know, just really getting into their character. Let's go, Tito! Let's go, baby.
Well, they've got it.
1-1, barely pulled that back.
In stoppage time, they're level.
Well, all second half they've kept plugging away.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. What a game this was. This has actually been a really good game. I've really enjoyed this game. This makes me readjust my evaluation on playing in Liga MX. I'm actually enjoying it, which is really, really good. We've had a lot of really good games.
Signal from the referee.
I think that's the first draw for Chivas in the career mode so far. All right, let's see. Loan offer for Ambrose, Mikey. We'll accept that. I just don't know who I would want for a striker right now. And my scout has not been great for me. He's not finding much. Okay, let's see. Let me go to my my scouts real quick and make sure they're actually in countries that are going to help me. Like this guy. You don't like this guy. Striker, first team quality. This is what I need. But none of these names are super attractive to me. So let's do a scout. We still have to move these scouts somewhere. So let's get a scout in the US, of course. And then let's put like a scout somewhere in Europe where we can grab a player from. So somewhere not too crazy, but somewhere we could still get a very good striker from. Let's go to like Scotland. Yeah? If it's ever going to let me get there. Just trying to go the roundabout way. It was not working. But like... I messed up. I shouldn't have recalled him. I should have just relocated him. My bad. That's alright. That's alright. Okay, so we're in third place currently behind Guadalajara and Club America. I think we just moved into fourth. I think Leon just took over. Yep. But that's okay. Still a really close race. I think we just have to start winning some games and then we'll jump up really quick in the table. So that's fine. What do you guys, if you guys do watch Liga MX and you stumble across my videos, or you just watch my channel and you do watch Liga MX, what are your predictions for this second half of the season, the second leg? Who's winning where? Tigres? Nosa. Thank you kindly. Not selling within the league, that's for damn sure, and definitely not selling LGP anyways. See, we have to figure out our striker situation right now before this next game. Which is going to be tough because I don't think our scouts have done anything yet. Let's see. Our U.S. scout, Tim Parker, Walker Zimmerman, of course. First team quality strikers. Because obviously we don't care too much about... How much money do we have? We might go ignorant on a striker real quick. Let's search for a striker in... I don't know where I want to do it at, though. A striker in... Bundesliga, maybe. Let's try Eredivisie, maybe. We could bring in Huntelaar. Jokes. Never will I ever. Although Huntelaar in Liga MX would be hilarious. How much do you think I could bring... Sorry, I'm looking at names really quick before I say my next statement. Marcosau. What a beast. Zaza. We'll see about him. In League One is who I'm looking for, which I think I've already passed. This is a man that has been connected with the MLS for the past 2 seasons. I'm sure you guys already know who I'm talking about. He's been sold already. Ooh, no. Where'd he go? Was that this career mode that he got sold in? No, he went to Real Madrid. pissed. I don't even know who else to go after then. Damn. That actually sucks. Man, I passed League 1 again. League, not that league. This one. And then we're going strikers. Sorry, if we can't find anybody. Actually, we have to find somebody. It's the end of the window. Shit. I was going to say we'll just start in the next one, but I want to get Cavani because he's linked with the MLS, but he's still too expensive. Choupo-Moting. Yo, if I could get Chupa, that'd be dope. Dembele is going to be too expensive, I think, but we can scout him. I'm trying to think who else would be dope to bring over. Because, again, we do want to bring somebody in that's going to be good off of the rip. Mitro, no, I'm good. Rashford went to PSG too? Yo, Loic Remy? I'd be down for Loic Remy. Yaya Sanogo, the GOAT. Absolute tank. Timothy Weah, can't buy him because he's on a short contract in this still, even though he did just sign an extension. Let's see. Transfers, Transfer Hub. Yeah, Transfer Hub. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Let's see. Let's see about Loic Remy. Oh, player was just acquired. Damn it. Okay. Chupa? That's what I thought. Recently acquired. Okay. Damn, everybody's already been purchased. We waited too long. Marcus Sal's not willing to relocate. All right. Man. I don't know who else to go for. Like, who's a good striker in Europe? This is when I wish I was streaming this career mode. But nobody in the comments left me anything either. See? This is why you guys leave me comments, because if you don't, then I'm just sitting here looking at strikers. I'm probably going to buy someone you guys don't like. I think Ben Yedder just transferred because he doesn't play for Schalke. Eden Dzeko went... Okay, heard. Heard. Imagine Gomez went back too. Let's see. Isaac, no. Lewandowski, yeah, he's in our price range. Because we have to get a striker that's going to mark off our... He's worth 35. Oh, you're on loan. Fuck if. I forgot. My bad. Nope. Alright, we might have to go lower here. Actually, let's see. I actually need to go one league down for who I'm thinking of. But Charlie Austin would be dope too. I'd be down for Charlie Austin. Christian Benteke, imagine. The man, the myth, the legend, Olivier Giroud. I think he's going to be considered on like too soon to transfer. Iheanacho, Danny Ings, Gabriel Jesus, Llorente, Mitrovic, no. Origi, Sterling, Sturridge? Could we go after Sturridge? Maybe. Inaki Williams. Oh, what a guy. At Bournemouth. Heard. Okay. I don't even know if we're going to get in another game for this episode because of how long this is taking. So if you guys are watching this as a video, you may want to skip forward to see who I buy, because I'm not going to edit this down. For the people that want to watch me struggle through trying to find somebody. Kind of just scrolling through, seeing if there's anybody that hasn't. Yo, Will Grigg? Will Grigg's on fire? Imagine. Dwight Gale? Imagine. Should we bring in... Oh, Peter's retiring? Damn. That'd have been jokes if you guys watch our Pro Clubs streams. Wilfred Boney? Alright, I don't know. We'll look at these players and see what we can do. Surely we can sign at least one of them. Surely. Let's see. Yep, that's what I thought. Damn. Wishful thinking. Danny Sturridge, not willing to relocate. Fuck off. Forgive. Not willing to relocate. If one of y'all don't realize we're playing in the United States, I swear to Bob. You're on loan, that's right. You're on a new contract, that's right. Danny Sturridge, Will Grigg. Should we go after Will? Wilfred Boney would be a little bit better for our team, I think. He's got a little bit more aligned with what I'm looking for. Offer transfer fee. I don't even know how much to offer for him, though. Actually, that's the wrong one. So, FIFA. Wilfred Boney. Let's see. Let's go in for like 9. 9.2 at the sell-on clause. I'm cool with that. There's a small red dot on my screen, and that kind of freaks me out because this is a new monitor. Important. Crucial. Heard. 2-year deal. Heard. Disregard. 31. Fine. Bunk it. We want him in. And I just had, well, I don't have money, do I? I want to try this just for the jokes. Imagine. Who we really need to be bringing in is Iniesta. Imagine Nagby and Iniesta in the same team. Great work. Okay, cool. So that was good enough for the board, which is good. Let's see. I'm actually just curious how much it would actually take. Because we can't sign Iniesta, he just signed a contract. Not willing to relocate, heard. Well, suck, nerd, you're going to Monaco. Ooh, you know what I should have gone after was Podolski. That would have been a dope signing. We still have to figure out what number we're giving to Pity. I guess we give him number 8. We'll do this after we end the transfer window, and that's going to be the end of the episode. Loan offer for Romario. Have fun in China, bud. Romario about to be playing with legends. Let's get through this window. Wilfred Boney, bro. He'll give us a decent amount of pace, but a lot of heading ability. So hopefully he's not another Kenwin Jones. That's the hope here. We want to avoid a Kenwin situation, but I may have just created another one. So we're gonna go squad hub. We're gonna give Wilfred Boney the number 9. Now that Romario just went on loan. Oh, he didn't go on loan. It got rejected. We're still giving him the number 9. What number did he wear before? I actually don't remember. He's wearing 22 now, though. And then, who are we going to change? Pity? We're going to give Pity the number 8. Just for now. Give him Brother Barco's number. And then the team is going to change. Villalba's going back on the right. Boney in the middle. With Joseph Martinez. And I think this is going to be our starting lineup for now. Gressel's definitely going to be on the bench for Chris McCann. I keep forgetting we have Breck Shea. I need to bring him in. But that is going to be the end of this episode. If you guys did enjoy, I know this was kind of a weird one because it was only one game plus the end of the transfer window. But I hope you guys did stick through to see that we did sign Wilfred Boney in this career mode. And that's going to be our new team going into the season. We did it mainly for the board, but also just because I wanted to bring in another striker as well. So it gives us a little bit more depth in the squad. That man's going to be playing in the next episode. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, I'll see you guys later. Peace.